Hello and welcome. This is your Funky Honky with Let's Play Mass Effect 2 Blind, episode 41. In this one,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I have received a new message at my private terminal, but we're going to be chatting up the crew. Yeah, I know, we're going to take care of it. Maybe in this episode, depending on how long the conversations take, we'll find out. Hi.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
What do you think of the crew?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
This crew is as good as it can be. We've got a shot. A long shot, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Anything else, Commander?
Mission?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Felt good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to them. That's a big step. May as well be out in airlock. Anything else, Commander?
You don't have any more updates,
Any
do you?
thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Alright,
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright, how about you?
Shepard, how can I help?
Anyway.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Sorry, have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Okay.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Yes.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Good.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
What?
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
How does that help us?
Does knowing how the Protheans fell tell us anything useful about how to stop the collectors? Or the Reapers?
Not yet. More useful as motivation. Effects on Protheans more than indoctrination, body modification. No self-preservation instinct. Old injuries not healed, no reproduction, just cloning. Technology overriding biology, not augmenting. No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Really?
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Well, that's good, but...
You said the collectors had no art.
Yeah,
I had
art,
no idea
what?
you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the gang.
Wait, you sang?
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian.
That's not
I'm
the
quite
right
good
words.
at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Wow. Yeah.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
Your fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
But then you
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
yeah.
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Fair enough. All right, see ya.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you. I mean, literally, I don't. There's no chance that we could have done this without him. Oh, my fish are probably dead, aren't they? Yep. I need to just stop buying them. And yes, I am aware of the fact that if you make nice with your secretary, she'll feed them for you. I'm a bit late for that, though, don't you think? Wow, I can't believe he was seeing Gilbert and Sullivan. You have anything interesting to say?
Shepard, I hope you don't mind, but I just had to get out of those clothes.
I'm sure. So how you
You've
doing?
been through a lot.
I'm always fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look out for myself.
But you're part of a team.
We'll look out for you. But you have to look out for us, too.
Of course. It's strange and new for me, but I'll do my best. I won't make trouble among your crew if that's what you're asking.
Okay, you better fucking
I won't tolerate any problems.
Shepard, I'd never risk my place on your team. You're like no one I've encountered.
Really?
You've been through a lot.
I'm always fine, Shepard. I learned hundreds of years ago to look
do you
out
get
for
lonely?
myself.
How do you handle such a solitary life?
I get lonely at times. I never really feel the love of another, at least not for long. I don't suppose there's anything I can do about that.
Not with
But
your
I want you to
condition.
know something. My lovers spent their last moments experiencing pleasure you can't imagine. Like Neff. She died because her nervous system overloaded with an ecstasy so great she couldn't handle it.
Point being?
Why tell me this?
It's just something to think about. You're unique. You've lived through the impossible. If anyone could survive, now's not the time.
I should go.
Yeah, that's true,
So
though.
soon? Well, don't stay away too long.
If anyone could survive it, it'd be Shepard, no question. How you doing, Thane?
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Know any other upgrades?
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. Do you have any leads
I've
I could
already
use?
upgraded the
Yeah,
Normandy's
that's what I thought.
exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
Yeah, we already talked
There's
about
something
that.
else I'd like to talk
Ask.
about.
How about you?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
As a rule, I'm not fond of surprises.
I didn't think it would be relevant. I expected to die without speaking to Kolyat again. I knew he'd blame me for Hirika's death. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Hirika. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
Really?
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
So,
I guess she impressed you.
yeah.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met?
Truly.
I thought she was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
So
When
what
you talked to
happened?
Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Careless.
You're a smart man, Thane. You didn't take precautions?
I did. I should have done more. I knew my family was
Yes,
vulnerable.
you should have.
I accepted my death when I was 12. Nothing could make me accept theirs. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
Yeah, I would do.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport.
I don't know.
I've
It's
spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
just focus on
You're
yourself.
talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
Yeah,
You are correct, of course.
of course.
You've given me much to meditate on.
You're welcome. Bye, Thane. I have a feeling that Miranda's not going to have anything interesting to say.
Commander, what can I do for
Talk.
you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Probably
I'll let
not.
you work.
Of course, Commander.
I don't think she's ever going to have anything interesting to say to me again unless
The
something
Commander's
really
put together an
catastrophic
impressive
happens.
team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
Garrus might have something to say, though.
Shepard, need me for something?
Maybe.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
How are the weapons?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
The weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully. This thing packs a hell of a punch.
Can't wait to
Just
finally
might
actually
give us a
use
chance
it
against the Collectors.
in the crew.
The Cerberus crewmen giving you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Awesome.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yep. All right, down to engineering. Now, I will not lie. I am rather torn. Part of me wants to go after Tali, just on the off chance that at some point I might get to see her with her helmet off. And part of me wants to go after Jack because, well, it's Renegade Shepard, and Jack, it would be a perfect fit. So, I don't know. We'll just see how things go. Before I make any decisions, let's talk with Grunt.
Shepard,
Talk about you.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Context?
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
So, which point?
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
What about Garrus?
Don't start anything with Garrus. I won't have trouble on my ship.
I don't hate Garrus. I hate the Turians. Garrus is just one Turian, and he's your clan. No point in ripping his face off unless he turns on me. It's hate, but it's mine.
Surprisingly
Okir was blind, and he
insightful.
tried to make me the same. But thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why I should care.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Poor Turians. Alright, let's talk to Tali first.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Noted.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
How you doing?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
How sick are you?
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
Really?
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence.
Huh.
Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
That's harsh.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Huh.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But
Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
sounds harsh.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Embarrassed?
Wait, I can't tell under the helmet. Are you blushing?
What? No, it's the fever. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
You making a pass at me?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tali.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy?
Rescued 3
How
times.
could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
Oh, I am interested, but it would just fit Renegade Shepard. Oh. Screw it, I can always do it on my own time. Or hell, I've got multiple saves. Sorry, Tali. but I'm going after Jack.
Tali, that's really sweet, but I don't feel that way about you. I'm sorry.
Right, of course not. Why would you? It was just something I meant hypothetically, talking about immune systems and air filters and such. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Sorry, Tali. Oh, Jack. Jack. How you doing down here? What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
Curious.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
God, you don't make this tough.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
So what are the tattoos?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
So really,
you work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works.
Oh,
I beg to differ. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You said lonely.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
Yeah, so?
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed, and when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
You suspected that they were going to kill you?
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were going to kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
Oh? This ain't over.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
No, I want to get to know you.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what
Thanks
makes
for
you
the tip,
first.
whoever it was that left that
You
comment.
don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it. Okay.
I just
Maybe we'll
blew
talk
her
later.
mind. I
Maybe
just
not.
blew her mind. All right, that's everybody. Yeah, let's go kill that base. Did I go the wrong way? No, I actually went the right way for a change. Go me. I always go back to engineering instead of where I'm supposed to go because I'm an idiot. But whatever. Let's go take out this this base. I'm fully fueled and probed, right? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's go destroy a base. And then since I'm in the neighborhood, I'll probably probe the rest of the area, because, you know, why not? But for now... Enter orbit! You're going to die! Whatever attack you're building up for, you might as well cancel your plans. Damn it, I was really hoping I'd come up with something clever there. Ah, well. Jack. And, you know what, let's bring along Thane, because why not? Yeah. Cool. Wait, what's your secondary weapon? Ah, submachine gun. Okay. It'll be good to have someone along aside from me who can hit them at from more than 10 feet away. Or meters.
I'm detecting a large power source inside the base. It is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Sounds simple enough. Wait, are we all wearing... Ooh, I wonder what's your helmet look like? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I like how Jack's so fucking tough that she doesn't even need a real helmet, just a breather. Back to the vortex and see what I'm doing. So she's not arm these morons. Yeah, Fortune aren't exactly bright. We've had... Like leaving themselves totally exposed like that. Fucking brilliant. Come on. Come on. No, really? Lego! Finally, that guy's driving me nuts. All of them? Nope. Alright, well, we sniped the shit out of them. Let's close in and finish off the last couple. Whoa. There you go. Lego! Now the porch are just wandering off. Why were you up there when we're down here? Whoa! Oh, he's already dead. I'm getting better at using those, finally. Heck, that's not what I meant to do at all.
Nice one.
Come on, where'd that one with the armor go? Oh, I guess they got him. I was gonna fuego his ass. Oh well. Alrighty. Damn it. It was even specifically my damn submachine gun that I was trying to go for. Make sure it's at the cryo ammo.
They're right ahead of us. Destroy you.
Lego! Freeze, scumbag. Wow, I can't believe that's the first time I've made that joke. Ack! Lego! Shit. I'll punch you to death. Or not.
All have gone to Kalahira.
Wow, that's first. Finally, some dialogue I haven't heard
Second
before.
look.
What does? This ammo over here? What are you talking about? Oh, I gotta blow up the containment cells to destroy this thing. Uh-oh.
Time to go.
Yeah, we better get the hell out.
This looks interesting.
Oh, we got stuff. Even more heavy weapons ammo. Wicked. Some money, some palladium. Awesome. Alright, yeah, I guess I might as well probe the shit out of this place. I got a feeling that Jack's gonna want to talk already, since I've been putting it off so long. And that was, I mean, it was a mission. And after a mission, conversations get advanced, typically. So yeah, let's start talking to Jack first. Oh wait, except considering the fact that I have more resources than I'm ever possibly going to need, let's go ahead and pick that up. Woohoo! Max heavy weapon ammo! Awesome! Alright, let's go see if Jack wants to talk yet. I mean, it's possible, you know. Hey.
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
Yeah.
If I want to talk to you, I will.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me.
I am.
Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
You don't sound
I'm
convinced.
not buying it, Jack. You're trying too hard.
Screw you. You don't know me. I've had enough.
Fine with me.
Right? You're too needy. That's not my thing.
Right.
Stop that. Stop playing with me. This should be easy. Why aren't you easy? I don't want to deal with this right now. Leave me alone, Shepard. Just for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's, I think that's going about as well as I can hope. Not losing my edge, which would definitely be a turnoff for her. But at the same time, not being too much of a prick. Right?
No messages for you, Commander.
Good. Alright, I'm gonna probe the shit out of this place, and then I'll pop back on to say goodbye. Next episode, I think we're gonna go do a bit of shopping, because I remember that there is a store on Tachanka that I really, really need to hit up that's got a lot of really good, really expensive stuff. And, yeah, so as long as nothing interesting happens between now and, well, I'll see you if anything interesting comes up. Otherwise, I'll see you when I say goodbye. Well, nothing interesting happened, though I did find some good scores, element 0. So we're ending it here. This has been your Funky Honky with Let's Play Mass Effect 2 Blind. Stay tuned for episode 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything, where we're gonna go do a bit of shopping and then go after that collector MacGuffin dealie. So thanks for watching, and I hope you'll see me next time.